Ladies, hey, welcome. This evening, I wanted to chat with you a little bit about your vibe and why I found it's super, 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 super important that we master it. First of all, I hope you're having a good night. I know that we are all officially on lockdown, at least here in Houston. We have a curfew now. And I know depending upon where you guys are, you ladies are, you might have one too. So I hope you all are doing well with this. Um, Here's the thing. I want to share with you why it's so important to master your vibe. Everyone in this group, the few of us that are here now, hey, good evening, hello, hello. Um, we all know that we want more out of life, and I'm going to tell you that your ambition is not enough to get you to ultimately the level of impact that you want to get to. I found that ambition is fantastic for those of us that want to continue to grind, continue to press our way forward, and continue to plow through resistance. But I have truly, truly found that joy comes and ease comes when we don't focus on the grind, but we focus on mastering our vibe and mastering the way we're showing up in the world. So I always like to think of this as my work truly, truly, my personal work is truly mastering how I am being in the world. Because here's the thing, you're gonna get, who you are. You're just going to. And I can remember when I was working with clients initially, I was attracting people that had a hard time paying. I was attracting people that were vague and confused. I was attracting people that weren't showing up for themselves. And at first, in my immature way, um, I was taking it quite personally. And I hadn't emotionally matured to understand that it was never about the client in the first place. Never, 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 never. So I want to tell you this right now, ladies. It's never, 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 ever, ever, ever about your client. If there's something going on in your relationship with your client, the people that you're working with, if there's something going on in your business, as a lady boss, as a queen, it is your responsibility. It is my responsibility. So that was a hard lesson for me to learn. But once I learned that lesson, it then became a guidepost for me to show me, to demonstrate to me how I was progressing. So I desired to attract a different type of person into my space. And in order for me to do that, I had to become a different kind of person. So when I was attracting the person that couldn't pay, I started looking at myself. Well, I was able to pay for my coaching. Like I was never that person that didn't pay for my coaching. But here's the thing. I was paying based on earned income from my job. So I'll say that again. I was paying based on earned income from my job. So the work had to become for me, or the work became for me to become a woman that can pay for her services by way of her, sharing her own services, right? You see the difference? So I had to have an energetic shift there. So I kept attracting the woman that couldn't pay or was trying to lowball or wouldn't show up for herself until I showed up for myself. Once I started showing up for myself, that's when that shifted. So you're going to find that on this journey that literally your life changes, your whole experience in the world shifts once your vibe shifts or your energy shifts. So, last year I had the pleasure of authoring a book, and the book was on releasing fibroids. Many of you, I know you've heard of it. Maybe some of you haven't. If you do, we are currently working on the website. The book is out. I have it on my regular home website, but we have a specific website where I bought the domain for it to roll that book out so that people can have access to it whenever they want to. And that's another way for me to help people without me having to manage it every day. So, i.e., another income stream, just so you all know. But anyways, I had the pleasure of writing this book of experiences where my body just literally released fibroids, let it go. And I wrote a book about it, and it was a growing experience, a trying experience, because it caused me to become a different person, to show up faithfully, to get the book done, but I did. And it was exciting to do that. But the thing about it is, in order for me to do that, have the experience, have the topic to write about, I had to go through it. And so now I am literally a person where my body vibrates at such a level that I don't get like fibroids and stuff like that in my body anymore. So, but that is something that I had to work on. So I didn't go have surgery or anything like that. So my point is, your vibe is critical in you elevating it to increase your impact, to attract more people, to be able to experience divine health and well-being, which is all of our birthright. We all have access to it. So it doesn't have to be something that one person has but then another person does not have. So I wanted to let you all know that this space is dedicated to being a vortex for us women to elevate in our vibration. Because to be completely honest with you, that's all I want to be around: high vibe, beautiful people like yourself. And so I challenge you today to start up leveling and bringing up your vibration, because your life experience starts to shift. So you stay in this long enough and you'll start to see changes for yourself, and within yourself. But in the meantime, one of the things that you can do is you can start to think about what it is that you think about. Begin to be a fly on the wall of your experience and really start to dissect, what your thoughts are actually saying, because thoughts do talk, right? So what's the self-talk? What's going on up there? And you'll start to be able to see where you can come up higher. So I just wanted to encourage you. We're going to be doing so much work around elevating our vibes, because that's where the magic is, ladies. That's where the magic is. That's where the juice is. That's where the growth is in really letting go of these low vibe emotions and low vibe thought processes, and elevating yourself to a place where you start to see shifts and improvements in your physical body, in your relationships with your man, in your relationship with money, in your relationship with your clients. Everything starts to shift for you. So remember, I told you that I wanted to share with you all, through different programs and just us being together, these different things that have happened to me, the level of abundance that I experience. I feel I'm very rich, not just financially rich, but for me, rich includes a loving relationship, a beautiful space to live in, and amazing life experiences with my family. So this is available to all of us. And to truly be a powerhouse person where you're out there impacting the world, and you want to do it in such a way where it's authentic to you, then you've got to make sure that you elevate your vibration and you protect your energy, because this is what's going to take you through the future. All right. So leave your comments here, ladies. Let me know your thoughts. Share with us in this private, secret, not secret, but private, sacred place. What are your thoughts? What are some of the thoughts that you have? And what can you replace those thoughts with? What kind of new ideas can you come up with? Let's go ahead and have that dialogue going. You can write it in the comments. All right. Have a fantastic night, and we will chat tomorrow. God bless you all.